Me? Oh my gosh, are you single? What's up? Stacy, do you like unconventionally handsome comedians? Oh boy, I'll talk to you later, Stacy. I'm single too. My ex-girlfriend broke up with me because she said I was too depressed. So I said, this isn't gonna help. You know, right off the bat, I'm gonna say I don't blame her. All right, I'm a hard person to be with. It was a difficult relationship. It was a long-distance relationship. Emotionally, we were next-door neighbors, but no, I was living back in Utica. She was living in Buffalo. It's about a 3.5-hour drive. And I actually remember the weekend that it happened, because we had this beautiful weekend planned. I was going to go take a train out to Buffalo. She was going to pick me up. We were going to spend a day together. We were going to drive to Albany, or we were going to drive to Rochester, see my favorite comedian. I was going to go home. She was going to go home. Hopefully still together. She had other plans I wasn't privy to. But, so cut to the weekend. It was about 11:30 at night. And I roll into Buffalo, and she picks me up. And right off the bat, I can tell something's wrong, right? She's being distant, not keeping eye contact, just kind of being really weird. And we start arguing all night. And then finally, around 2:30 in the morning, she says, "Brendan, I can't do this. We got to break up." And I say, "Gee, I really wish you would have told me that before I came to Buffalo. It's 2:30 in the morning. I can't get home." She said, "No, you don't have to leave. We can still have our fun weekend planned." Right? So I said, "What about this situation makes you think we can have a fun weekend? You just broke my heart." So cut to about 3:30 in the morning, me wandering around downtown Buffalo, crying my eyes out, like you do. If you've ever been to Buffalo, you'd understand.
Yes!
Sure. That guy knows what's up. And I called the one person I know who could help. My friend Brendan. Same name, doesn't matter, we're gonna move on. And I go, "Brendan?" And he goes, "Brendan? Yeah, it's Brendan." I lied, we're gonna play with it for a little bit, it's too fun not to. I go, "Brendan!" He goes, "Yeah, Brendan, what's up?" All right, I'm done, I felt it was too much. And he goes, I go, "Can you come pick me up? Jess just broke up with me." And he goes, "You're in Buffalo?" "Sure, I guess." So it takes about an hour for him to find me. He brings me to his apartment. He makes a bed on his couch. He talks to me until I fall asleep. He makes me breakfast in the morning. Aww. Yeah, and then he and I go see the comedian I was going to see with her. And I think I enjoyed it more with him than I would have with Jess. And just kind of goes to show, you're one bad breakup away from dating your best friend. And yeah, she might have broken my heart, but now I'm on stage telling strangers about it. So who wins, you know? I mean, she has a beautiful husband and 2 beautiful kids, but what are you gonna do, right? Trying to get out there more? Oh, that's a wobbly chair, huh? I'm a little too fat to sit on that chair. I have been trying to lose some weight, and I'm just gonna sit down on this chair. It is kind of hard to lose weight, you know?
What's up, Brendan?
Hi, yeah, I see ya. What's up? How's everyone doing? All right, that's enough of that.
That's fun.
It's very fun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for thinking it's fun. No, I have been trying to lose some weight, but it's hard. It's really hard to stay motivated, you know? Every time I drive past a McDonald's, my Wi-Fi connects. Got some Snapchats I need to return. She gets it. And you know, I have been on a diet, but you know, sometimes I slip. And a lot of people, when they know you're on a diet, they love to like hold it over you when you mess up. You know what I mean? They love to act all superior. I was at work and I ate something probably shouldn't have. I don't know, like 2 chocolate chip pancakes, like 5 slices of bacon, something like that. I don't remember. And one of my coworkers judged me really hard for it. He's like, "Oh, you have weak willpower. You know, look at me. I'm skinny. I have an iron will. I have such strong willpower that I've kicked 2 separate drug habits. And I thought, that's a kind of weird way to look at it, right? Because I guess on one hand you can say, yeah, it takes a lot of willpower to kick 2 separate drug habits. But on another hand you can say, you have terrible willpower, you've created 2 separate drug habits, right? With cocaine was too bad for you, you're like, oh, I went upper, I need to go downer next time. Did you do heroin? She gets it. Stacy, was it? Stacy, what are you doing? What do you do for a living?
In information technology.
IT? You make some good money doing IT, don't you? Kind of. Well, I got some college loans you want to pay for it. If you want to do that. You're fun. Thank you so much for being so nice and pretty and smile at me, make me feel better. Don't you just like to sit in the silence for a little bit? I'll think about something we like. That was nice, wasn't it? It doesn't have to be laughs all the time, right? I'll get your number, don't worry. Oh, man. I went on a date the other day. I thought it went well. I don't think she thought it went well. Okay, so let me just ask a quick question. A dinner date, a first dinner date, how long do you think it should last? A couple hours? Like, what, an hour or two, half an hour and a half?
An hour.
An hour? I'm so good, I got it done in 20 minutes. In and out, right? And I texted her, I was like, hey, I had a really good time the other night. When can we do it again? And she texted me back, sorry, I'm not feeling great, but I wish you the best. And I say, well, you know, you're not feeling great, what, a week or two maybe, you know, when you feel better, let's get back together. And she said, no, it's a pretty bad one. I think it's gonna last the rest of my life. But I hope you find love. So what do you guys think? You think I'm getting a second date, or? No. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? On another date, it's kind of weird. She started talking about a lot of weird stuff I wasn't okay with. First of all, she had like weird dietary restrictions. So I was like, you know what would be kind of cute, kind of romantic? We go to a restaurant about 45 minutes away. It's a vegan, gluten-free restaurant. And right next door is a record store. So I was like, let's go there, we can look through records, and it'll be kind of like a cute date, and we'll drive home. When we got to dinner, turns out she just gets sick when she eats anything. So she starts throwing up. And I was like, this is gonna be a fun ride home. I don't like vomit at all. Not even my own. So we have to leave, start driving home. We get on the thruway, and I had to pull over because an ambulance rushes by me. And she goes, that means there's an accident on the thruway. And I say, why do you say it so excited? That's weird. And then she started talking about her top 5 favorite car accidents, which I was not okay with. And I really wanted her to stop because she was about to have a new one if she kept talking, right? Things were going great. Things are going great. Just got a new watch recently. I don't remember how to read watches. It's a problem. And it's a problem too because a lot of people think when you check your watch, it's like a passive-aggressive way of like ending the conversation. But it's like a habit now. And especially if someone asks me the time, and I don't remember how to read it, so it's a lot of this. It's about 8:15. So, that's fun. I've been thinking a lot about death recently. Because I had a conversation the other day that kind of messed with my head. And one of my coworkers, apparently she was born in the same hospital that her grandfather died in just minutes after. just minutes after, and it kind of messed me up here, because, like, who are we to say that she's not her grandfather reincarnated? You know what I mean? Like, who are we to say that we're not just some random floating balls of energy that attaches ourselves to random clumps of atoms until they die and then we find another one? You know what I mean? And if that's the case, like, am I special? Am I unique? Or am I just this kind of copy of this collective consciousness, you know, infinitely small and infinitely repeated? And if that's the case, like, do I have free will? Like, am I choosing to be on the stage, or is that predetermined? You know what I mean? Am I just some fleck of glitter in this cosmic kaleidoscope tumbling around to the whims of some child that to us seems vastly large, but in the grand scheme of the universe is just nothing? You know what I mean? And what the frick is a boneless rib? Right? Boneless rib? Hey, barbecue people, that just means nothing. Boneless rib. Yum! Sounds delicious. Let me jump in my immovable car. Drive down to your imaginary restaurant and read your invisible menu. It's an oxymoron, is what I'm trying to say.
Got it. Jumbo shrimp?
Jumbo shrimp, that's another one. Let's just shout out oxymorons. That's fun. You go.
I don't have one.
Okay, that's fine. We'll say funny comedian from Utica. That's an oxymoron. How am I doing on time? For sure. For sure. So I'm in an on-again, off-again relationship with a sadistic necrophiliac bestiaphile. Yeah, she wants to get back together, but I don't see the sense in beating a dead horse. I saw that eye roll. I get it. It's supposed to be hacky. It's part of the fun. Man. What's your name?
Klaus.
Klaus?
Yes, sir.
That's a really cool name.
Isn't it?
It's a really cool name. What do you do, Klaus?
I'm a brewer.
Klaus the Brewer? How have you not written a biography yet?
I have.
You have? Are you kidding me?
No.
What's it called?
Klaus the Brewer. Klaus the Brewer.
Is it really called Klaus the Brewer? Or are you messing with me?
Brew with Klaus.
Have you actually written an autobiography?
Yes.
What's it called?
I can't tell you.
Why can't you tell me? It's free promotion for your book.
It's not published.
Oh, it's not published.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
I hope so.
That's so cool. What's your last name? You don't have to tell me.
No, I'd rather not say.
That's fine. I'd rather not say either. Klaus, well, listen. Find me on Facebook, and then when that book is published, I want to buy it. Because that's got to be so interesting. Where are you from?
Albany.
Albany? Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me, so I'm going to move on. So where are we going for our first date, Stacy?
The record store.
The record store. Olive Garden? No.
That's an oxymoron.
Olive Garden? Record store is an oxymoron? What? I don't think you know what oxymoron means.
No clue.
No clue.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Man, this is kind of slipping away from me, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get off stage while I can. So, thank you guys so much for listening. I'm going to bring the host back up. And Stacy, it's 315-725-5998. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was Brandon McGurk, everybody. Very funny guy. Sorry about the name. I understand where you're coming from with that. You know, when people used to call me Jerry with a G when I spelled my name with a J. Kind of, even my teachers, for many years, I said Jerry with a J. not a G. Even on my diploma, they tell you that to fill your name out, I put Jerry with a J. I get Jerry with a G. I don't have breath. I'm not Jerry with a G, okay? You ever see Tommy Jerry spell Jerry with a G? It's with a J. Now, my last name, people still get confused. They spell it with D-I-A instead of D-Y, which I'm okay with that. Because their credit card company called me up, my credit card, you know, they're like, are you Jerry Dymond with an I? Yes, I am. Yes. Can you send us some money? I said, well, can you send us a check? I said, a check? Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I thought you had to have money. I'll write you. No problem. Pay the whole thing off right now. $10,000 plus $1,000. Fill it right now. So I understand where he's coming from with the name situation. But he said that this date lasted him 20 minutes. I got him beat. Mine lasted 10 minutes. The girl saw me, saw what I looked like. Now she's dating other women now. It's awful. So, oh my God, this guy. Because apparently I was pretty ugly, you know, back in the day. Like, every year we get a family photo, and I was really skinny. I had really dark red hair. I looked like Howdy Doody. You know who Howdy Doody is back in the day with freckles? So my parents say, Jerry, go way back. Go way back. Keep going way back. I go in the back. Okay, close the door, Jerry. What? Close the door. They take the picture. So it's crazy. Oh, love my parents. Not a divorce. That happens. They blame it on me. No, I was a cute child. No, you're ugly. All right, before we start doing our next performer, we're going to have, we're doing a special ALS 50-50 donation challenge tonight. Half the proceeds will go to our hard-working comics, and the other half will go to ALS. You know ALS is a very devastating disease that strikes all kinds of people. Thank you. All right? Without warning, it does. It really does. I've known people who get ALS, and it's devastating. And then one day they'll just wake up with it, and it's terrifying. So not to you, but for your families as well. It's very devastating. But we're not going to dump any ice on you guys tonight because it's too cold. It's too cold. I had it done a couple years ago. They did this ice bucket challenge, and I got involved in it. And it was rainy and dull, and all of a sudden I got dumped water on. I'm freezing. Like, oh, no more. So, without further ado, we're going to do the ice bucket challenge. Now we're not going to pour ice, of course, like I said, but instead we're giving an envelope. 3 of these envelopes will have prizes. What we want you to do is ask whatever amount you can donate for it. Please do it. If it's a personal check, my last name is Dymond, D-Y-M-O-N-D. Right, ALS. We deeply appreciate it. Joe, they come around with the envelopes.
So Jerry Dymond just told you that there are some stickers in some of these envelopes, and if you got a sticker, that means you get a product. Before you leave, before the end of the evening, if you got a sticker in your envelope, not a business card, but a sticker, make sure you stop by the register before you leave tonight.
That's fine.
You're welcome. And thank you guys in advance for your generosity to ALS. And our comedians as well. I know they came from afar. I'm going to come around with the bucket. Thank you. Thank you guys in advance for your generosity.
Maybe a pat on the
Hey, Joe, you got an extra slide?
Did anybody get a sticker yet? So the reason why you got a card is because if you do win the lottery, you're going to want to come by Eden Cafe. Because we are a registered investment advisor. We can help you out with your retirement, with your kids' education, tax dollars. All right, who got a sticker? I see a sticker here. 1. Raise your hand. 2, 3. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, if you could take those envelopes and throw a couple Ben Franklins, maybe a couple Washingtons, some Jacksons. Who did I miss? Yeah, I thought you were following me. My goodness gracious.
I can't follow you.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Who else? Ulysses S. Grant.
Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, Bill Clinton. He's still alive.
He's on the $3 bill.
Let's see. I don't know. Jefferson.
You got them all. You hit them all.
I had them all. So yeah.
All right. So I'm going to be around to collect your envelopes. If you can put a few dollars in there.
Yes, please do.
And, make your
Give
donation.
generously.